It's the Scotty Ray Report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic, storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listen in, it's Scotty Ray time.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. We are into a Thursday morning as we begin. 66 outside.
Feeling great what it's doing. It is a nice, beautiful morning out there. So enjoy it.
Do you have a Lincoln Navigator or a Ford Expedition?
No.
Okay. If you do, they have a from 2018 models to 2022. They've got a recall on the seatbelt. For some reason, it doesn't retract right and will lock. And so I think it's about 400,000, maybe a little more, that they're recalling.
Ooh.
And you can call your local Ford dealer and give them your serial number off yours and say, is mine included in that? And they'll have that fixed in no time.
Yeah, I think you can go to like recall.com. And I think you can stick in a serial number for anything you own.
Have you ever tried to lean up to reach something on a dash and it catches and you can't?
You hit a little bump or something and that sucker locks and you can't get anywhere? Yeah.
I've tried to do it. Chasing something across the dash and whoop, you can't get there.
Pair of glasses?
Yes. Several pair. I actually pulled over yesterday to get 3 pair off the floor of the passenger side.
Because you just needed one, didn't you?
Well, I got this tray that I keep them all in, and I don't know, I hit a big pothole and they flopped out.
You need one of those little clips that go on your sun visor that you can put your glasses in.
And it holds them.
Yeah.
Did you see where they're going to be repaving, getting ready to repave Minnebucket Road to work?
Yes.
Boy, that sure needed it, didn't it?
That is going to be nice. Mr. Houston said, look, this road was not meant for the amount of traffic, and it's not. It's
a bunch of
windy
trouble.
road, and it's full. But he's getting that paved out there and gonna make it nice. Get it going. There's a couple bad spots in it that they've had to patch, but gonna get a new top layer. Gonna be good.
Yeah, it's got a few cars at the bottom of the hole, right?
And finally got them. Simmons had to go pull them out. I think one of them was his.
I'm telling you, them potholes make you pay attention. And it gets even worse when it's rainy weather, when you run up on stuff like that. It's worse. So we...
You know it's coming, so you can either go to the interstate and come through Toomsuba the back way, or going down 45 and come in the back way. But I would suggest not even trying to get on Minnebucket Road while they're doing this work unless it's absolutely necessary.
Unless you live there.
Unless you live right on that end down there.
As we look at things now, I've often been down a road and thought, and it has to do with land ownership, I'm sure, of why didn't you just do a straight line through here to where you were going? You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of it was their wagon trails.
Well, I know, they just repaved them.
And then they just said, well, heck, we're not building nothing new.
And it's a shame that we could just have, because, that's a prime example. They could have made that a straight shot all the way to Toomsuba Lauderdale Road without a curve in it.
Yeah, you could see from here to there.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But we're stuck with what we got. So
got to go around a gully every now and then. And, a lot of these roads was built before you had a bulldozer. You had a shovel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
So that's some hard work there. As we get into this morning, 7 minutes after, 5 minutes into the hour there.
Yeah.
Odie, I don't see any bling on you.
Just my Mr. T watch is all I got.
I'm going to get the story posted today, but if you are offered an expensive purse today at a low cut price, don't buy it.
It's stolen property.
Odie, we had someone go to what is Uptown Mall now, and it was Belk. And I don't know, because I didn't ring the purses up, but I didn't even realize that there was expensive purses there. And I should know the brand, and I don't. But it totaled over $2,000 worth. Somewhere $2,300 worth of purses ran out the door.
So between $200 and $250 for a purse.
Yeah, I don't know how many he had or how much they cost.
Oh yeah,
piece.
it could have been 5. Don't know.
Yeah, I'm unsure, but it totaled up to around $200 to $2,300-ish for purses that were stolen out the front door. They ran and ain't stopped yet.
There's purses out there that's $2,000 for just one.
That's that big name brand.
Yeah, I don't think Gucci is at that level.
They're probably higher.
Michael something. I don't know.
I know more on the end of Tony Lama Boots, Justin Boots, Larry Mahan. I know names like that. I don't know anything on the purse side.
You know the name of microphone cables.
I know a few of those. I also know a lot about hats and Stetsons and Resistals. Have my own little world that I know things on.
But a man bag or a purse ain't one of them, is it? MK, what is MK? Bob Michael Kors, I think is what
Louis
it is.
Vuitton,
Louis Vuitton, yeah.
Is he the guy also that invented that thing they twirled in parades?
That's a baton.
Oh.
With a B. A baton.
A baton. But Kors, is that a name?
Michael Kors.
Kors. And there's nothing wrong. The great Burt Reynolds once said, as he was portraying Bandit, you're only as smart as what part of the world you're standing in.
That's true.
And that there's really a large statement that what culture you're from. You're probably very diverse in that and know it. Yeah. There's a few smart ones out there that know everything, but I'm not blessed like that. So I'll stick to my hats and boots, and I'll know that part.
There you go.
Chevrolet parts. I know anything. I can recite the LMC catalog.
I remember the Sears catalog.
Hood emblem, $100.
Front grill, all 4 pieces. Bolt kit, $500.
We can teach you all of these things. What we're getting at is, if you ever had that thought of restoring a car, don't do it. Save yourself.
Yeah, just wash it.
Yeah.
That patina's coming back.
Go buy one. Do not do it yourself.
Oh, man.
You'll wake up going, bumper bolt. We're going to get it. It's awful, y'all.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's tough stuff.
Oh, let's see. But there's a bunch of people that enjoy. I mean, and I get it. There's ladies, and I guess there's a few guys that, I don't know any, that collect purses. But that do that have a purse of the day. And I've learned that ladies have to have purses that match shoes. You have to be,
Get a neutral color.
I mean, there was one time I had a belt that matched my boots. Then I started untucking my shirt, and I said, worth all that.
I got a belt, and it's black, so it'll go with anything.
Well, there you are.
Makes it simple.
But, when you get into your Larry Mahans, and you got to get that matching belt there, that ostrich to match.
Get that new buckle.
Yeah. I still got my same buckle.
Yeah.
Made it the Horseman's Mart, especially for me. We'll be right back. It's got my name on it, whole 9 yards there. She got a name on the back of her belt.
Oh, and you got the name on the front.
Redneck Girl. Woo. Y'all hang on. We'll be right back. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
The Rock House, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for summer. From weed eaters to push lawnmowers to riding lawnmowers, they have one of the largest selections of chainsaws you can find, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or a guitar, not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rock House even has a separate lobby for your
Welcome back. Robbie McKee reminded me that Stetsons were born in Clark County.
So right there at Cyples Mill. I mean, not Cyples Mill. I was thinking
You a
way
few
on the other side. I'm a whole other county, 2 counties over.
Dunn's Falls.
Dunn's Falls. And wasn't it the brother said, no, them hats aren't going to make it. We're going to continue as a grist mill. And he goes, well, I'll just move over here to Texas. What'd you find?
I found a coffee grain in my coffee there, Otis.
You must have a hole in the net.
There ain't nothing worse than that. Y'all know that you turn up your coffee and you get that and you...
Well, at least that was one you could see. Most of the time, it's a bunch of little ones.
The little bitty ones that get down to the bottom. Okay, we got it taken care of, though.
Yeah, but
Could have been a catastrophe up in here.
oof. Well, so let's go to a somber moment.
Yeah, we'll start here and then we'll work to the second one. We passed condolences as we found out that Price Wallace, he was a House of Representative in District 77 in the great state of Mississippi that represented Smith and Simpson and Rankin counties, has passed away yesterday. Served 9 years in the state legislature. So we passed condolences along to his family, and we also have a local death that a lot of you are going to know her.
We met her. I know her son, Robbie. And y'all all know her because she continued to bring us pies and desserts. And we ate them right here on the show. And you could go right up there to
Red Goat
and get them. And y'all have heard us talk about Miss Pat. Miss Pat's Pies. I saw the note that Robbie put out last night that Miss Pat has passed away.
So our condolences.
Mr. Jim, our prayers are with you and Robbie. We definitely feel your pain on that. Did not want to get that news.
I'm going to say this is unexpected. I didn't know that she was feeling ill if it had something to do with that. So y'all keep her family in your thoughts. That's a tough one.
And then another one, I had grew up across the street from this lady, Miss Thompson, one of the nicest ladies out there ever was. And she had moved to Brookdale quite a few years before Mama did. And Mama moved in, and they got to talking and reminiscing, and she went to the memory ward before Mama did. And then Friday, I think is when it was, Miss Thompson passed away. So Mildred Thompson.
Just a little note there of people that we've lost in our communities.
Yeah, that mean a lot to us, and I know mean a lot to everybody out there. And we've brought Miss Pat to y'all on a regular basis, and definitely wanted to bring her back up so y'all could pray for her family during this time.
And we'll continue this. We'll take care of some sad news while we're on the subject of this. Is we pull up Simpson County.
Oh man, yeah.
We would find out yesterday that there had been a gunfire there. My first news of this was a deputy had been wounded. He was shot in the foot, from what I understand. He's going to be okay. But they got a welfare call. So I hadn't heard, probably from children, is what I would guess. I don't know that to be 100, but I'm assuming that's who it was. And they hadn't heard from the parents. Law enforcement pulls up in the driveway, and they begin getting shot at. 2 deputies arrived, and that's when the deputy would get struck in the foot. Backup was called. They surrounded the house, and Odie, it went from bad to worse. It became a barricade situation. Now, after the smoke settled, and I'll just tell you what I know. A 17-year-old did this. I brought this up the other day. Do you remember me bringing up this in Lauderdale County, talking about hiring people to work for you?
Yeah.
There's a guy in Lauderdale County that it was basically a homeless guy. The 17-year-old was not, but he'd hired a homeless guy and brought him home to work his farm, gave him a place to live. He's the one that killed the homeowner. This particular teenager had worked on their farm, from my understanding, and we'll word it allegedly, had worked on their, whether it was a dairy farm or whatever type farm they had worked on their farm for him. He returned to, I guess, rob them. I am told, Odie, is you just have to tell it how it is. The husband was carrying groceries into his home and was shot. Point blank range, from what I understand. Died there.
Wow.
The wife, from what I understand, was found inside the home. This 17-year-old would barricade himself in the house, fire at deputies multiple times, and they returned fire, and he was wounded. He was not deceased, and he finally makes a call and says, I'm going to give up. I'm going to come out the front door, hands up. Well, he doesn't do it. He runs out the back door, makes a run for it. They catch him immediately. He tells law enforcement at that point there's a second person in the home, so the standoff continues. He lied. There was no one else in the home. They cleared the home. They sent in drones. You know how that works. And he was not there. It was cleared later.
I know there was rumors that there was possibly an infant involved.
No,
but no infant or anything like that.
That was not true. If there was an infant anywhere around, it was not injured. But you know, when I first started getting reports of people saying that an infant had, that was not true.
Good deal. Dispel that quick.
Yeah, and before I even put that up, I made 5, 6, 7 phone calls to track that down, because I don't like putting something like that unless we know without a shadow of a doubt that is true, and it ended up not being. And I can't tell you how things like that start. But Odie, that was that's a sad one for Mississippi.
17 years old. You know, what was going on at 17 years old that drove you to turn this way, to turn this evil? Well,
allegedly, and I'll use the word allegedly, someone from the county made a scenario synopsis of it. And again, I hadn't had time to investigate it, but again, this is it went through a list of things that this young man had been in trouble with. Time and time again, a judge dismissed, let him out, dismissed, gunfire, this, that. And again, it's all alleged. I haven't verified that, but that's what somebody in the county was saying. It was just a string of other things that most likely led up to this. And again, our judicial system has to be stronger. We have to have judges that use a gavel, and you can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And especially with young men that are shaping their lives, but nip it in the bud early. If you don't, it leads to more and more of this. And again, I've got to check all that out to verify what was said, but it just said that there were several crimes that led up to this, and a judge is just dismissed. I don't know that to be fact, but it sure leans toward that.
We need God now more than ever. Yeah. God is the only thing that can heal what we've received in our world. You can't just say in the country in Mississippi. It's the world.
It is.
Has lost God and kicked him out.
And Odie, let me tell you, the law enforcement that we had on scene, there ain't no way anyone would have ever left that home. It was surrounded by a perimeter like you wouldn't believe. From MHP to local SWAT teams, it was. When he went to run out that back door, he wasn't going nowhere.
They were already there.
He was chased down immediately, handcuffed, and put down. And again, our condolences to that family. We don't know you, but we do know you. Does that make sense? You're a fellow,
part of us. You're a Mississippian. You're part of our family. And prayers for y'all.
So we wake up this morning to that horrible news of what went on in Simpson County, Mississippi, and them losing the state legislature from there as well. So a lot happened for Simpson County yesterday. Our prayers go out to them, and we'll move on to more happier subjects here in just a moment. But sometimes you've got to tell the hard, cold truth as well as you're having fun.
Robbie's with us this morning. Robbie, we love you, brother. And
everybody loved your mama.
Man, sure did.
A sweet, sweet, sweet woman.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Reset.
Yes, sir.
Attention all Medicare recipients. Are rising healthcare costs affecting your budget? As always, Parker Marketing is here for you. Now is the open enrollment period for Medicare Advantage. Call or come by Parker Marketing, and one of our friendly staff will help you navigate the changes and review your plan for the coming year. Now is the time to act. Call, visit our website, or come see us today at Parker Marketing.
Our local headlines are brought to you by The Rock House, Highway 19 North.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Home is where we do the things we love with the people we love. So what if we live tomorrow in the same place as we did yesterday, with help?
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Odie as we begin this Thursday. Well, this week is moving,
Thursday. Man, we just started Monday.
And if there's anything that I have learned, let's talk about your gut instinct. Anybody ever have that? That little voice that sits on your shoulder that tells you something?
No, don't go.
Listen to it. I tried to question that. I made a couple phone calls and I didn't get an answer. And I thought, well, I'll just keep going. Go with your voice, that gut feeling, or you'll end up in a situation like this. Let's just take a look here, Odie. This was I-20. As far as the eye could see, there was no movement whatsoever. We had an accident yesterday, and this was 4 or 5 miles worth of traffic. It went on, and this was right at the Alabama line as traffic would be back up from a 3-car pileup.
Yeah. Don't know exactly what happened, but 3 cars met right there together and slowed traffic down. You were also in the middle of a construction zone at the same time, so slowed traffic down when wreckers got there. Had to shut down the other lane and get everything cleaned up. So, I mean, if you see, there's the Alabama sign right there in the background. You can
right
really
there.
see it over the fire truck. It was almost somebody else's
problem. Yeah. But as you can see, it looks as though one person paused or stopped, and then it was a chain reaction, and then brakes were locking, and we had 3 rear ends that were missing.
That's right. Minor injuries. Everybody did go to the doctor to get checked out and make sure that they're okay.
We got that Impala there just all messed up in the world.
Yeah.
You gone? Oh, Ellie has...
headed south.
North.
Oh, headed north. Uh-oh. We done got the mascot. Here she is right here.
Bless it. She had to come see us.
Well, all she did was just come in here, wave by, and left.
She is... she told me... Well... Greg's wife is gone. He is Greg don't know what to do. Don Nestor is headed that way. Y'all watch out. Don Nestor's on the loose.
They're on the loose.
And I'm not sure if Boo is going or not.
Oh, yeah.
But rumor was Boo might be going to the...
There's entertainment there, isn't it?
They're all headed to the Great Smoky Mountains this morning.
Oh, it will never be the same.
And somebody got to stay back to tell what happened here. And, well, I got elected that. So
yeah, so now you got to cook for yourself. You know, I ate my chili last night. It was good. Yours is in the refrigerator. You can have it tonight.
I sort of forgot. Because it was, I was sitting here minding my own business, and the next thing I know, there's parts and things all laid out in the road near Chet's Paint and Body. I'd start there yesterday morning over at Chet's. They're trying to figure out how'd that tire come off of that. And we'll show you pictures of that in just a moment.
Oh, man, that was... Whoo, I ate mine last night. It was good. Elena, thank you. Some of that good firehouse chili.
And I remember this.
Chili house chili.
Kemper Countyans, anybody raise your hand that was ever born in Kemper County, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a guy in Scuba named Bo Campbell, and he was kind of like your Fred Sanford. He was the junk man of Scuba. And I want to say Bo lost his life at the train tracks, I think that's how that is. But I was going down Highway 45 some 25 years ago, and Bo was in front of me a good mile. You couldn't help but see Bo because it usually was smoke coming out the back of his truck. He was going along in that 71 Chevrolet pickup truck that he had. And out of the bed come this tire. Boom, boom. And there it comes rolling. And I'm watching it.
Time to dodge.
I dodged that thing for a quarter of a mile because it kept going. And it was moving pretty good now.
It's getting closer and closer.
So I managed to avoid it. Not everybody can. Do you remember at a roadside park, was it near Hattiesburg, or was it on I-20 that a tire come off a 18-wheeler? Somebody was parked at the rest area, ran off, and they lost their life due to that. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
I can't remember if it was on the Gulf Coast or if it was I-20 near Jackson. But that did happen. Tires are dangerous now. And that's why we always say never ride beside an 18-wheeler because you don't know what will happen.
They'll either could come off, they'll blow, and if a steer tire blows, they're going on that side.
Yeah.
Whether you're there or not. And you can't manhandle that steering wheel.
No, sir. No, sir.
That's tough.
You ever get the feeling that a vacation's fixing to cost you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why you're still here, so it's only half as much.
Oh, have mercy.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Ellie going to try to get through this. Sophie's somewhere. I guess she had to stay at home.
Yeah, she didn't make it. Well, there she is. There's her head poking in. We'll get her at break. Just hang on, baby girl.
Oh, they having to kiss each other through the glass. That's
boo boo, I'm in here.
Oh, have mercy.
Oh, man.
They didn't like your puppy dogs there.
That's right.
I wanted to bring this up before we go to break last night. And I don't know all the details, but I know if you don't want to go to jail, sometimes you'll do things to prevent from being gone ahead and inside.
Yeah.
Metro ambulance, the bat signal went out, come on down to the police station. And we were on scene and got to see the ambulance arrive to the back of the police station. We had a subject that was being, I guess you would call, booked as they take him in. He didn't want to go in, so he started bumping his head against the patrol car over and over and over until he hurt himself. And then the ambulance had to be called.
There's not a whole lot you can say.
And hey, look, we got up that you still see through the mesh, but they put up this mesh to where you can't see as good.
Kind of helps, yeah.
Through the back of the
a little privacy.
It would see, like most of them, you can see when somebody's arrested. And that's why it's there. Shame, shame, shame is the walk of shame. I'm not necessarily fond of that. I'm kind of against that.
He wants to see them walking in.
Well, yeah, if you do the crime, then here's that walk that you got to take in front of everybody. That's my feelings. Not everybody may feel that way.
You remember, if you had court right downtown at the courthouse, right across the street from the jail, they would parade them straight on across the street.
Correct.
In front of everybody.
And I ain't got a problem with that.
And I guess now they put them in the Sally Port and bring them to the other Sally Port and drop them off, and then you get them took into court.
I just think that there's no accountability, and again, a person's innocent until proven guilty, but it also makes you to where you don't ever want to be seen there again. It's a little reality check there for you.
You mean it's kind of like in the old days where they locked your hands and your head up in that.
I don't know what you call it.
I can't remember what you call it. Right in the middle of town
square, and everybody got to look at you.
Everybody got to look at you.
Come put a pie in your face.
Yeah. Oh.
But
you couldn't. Your arms wouldn't. You couldn't itch.
I forget what they call it. They used that in Men in Tights.
Yeah, they did.
Mel Brooks. Yeah. I like that movie. That was funny.
Oh, perp walks, Eric said. Yeah.
You got to do that walk of shame. And I agree with that. Not everybody is on the same page as me. I think the world would be a better place if you were. It's like this, right?
Stockade, Terry. Thank you. Stockade.
I didn't know
that's
what it's called.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, Erica, that other one is the other one. They do other things with that machine.
No, not a guillotine.
Yeah, it's a little sharp.
It's only used one time.
Yes.
They do put you on and hold you down.
It is similar. It is similar. The other one was just to make you be humiliated in front of your peers that you done something wrong. You just had to look at everybody passing.
Hey.
We'll be right back.
Don't stop my shower. Oh, dog is shame.
My friend Dave had to come up with a new shower song after getting his new tankless water heater. Tankless water heaters from Environment Masters for showers that never end. Get $1,000 off any new tankless. Or take advantage of 0% financing. Environment Masters. Hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC.
Hey, is somebody there? Honey?
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
The pre-cap.
I think Terry brought in a whole other meaning to the walk of shame.
And I had to ask Cody, I said, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's usually Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings.
Something like that. Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll ask others for examples of this.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So much you want to say to that, but...
Go to bed at 2 with a 10, wake up at 10 with a 2.
You didn't have to bring in Mickey Gilley to this.
Well, it was at his place. A lot of this happened, you know.
Well, I'm sure it did there. Don't the girls get prettier at closing time?
That's right.
But we had a disturbance yesterday, and I'll leave this as a disturbance because I show this, and there was no arrest, but it was a large presence of policies.
Well, they had a special little cell phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They just showed up on the corner. It was reported that somebody was causing a huge disturbance, Odie, is what was said here as we hit play there. And it was just a lot of cops. And although there was no arrest, I thought we would go ahead and show this. This is what happens when the police have to show up to a scene like that. And they do come in force, and they should. And
you don't know what they're getting involved with.
Again, it didn't turn out to be what was originally thought there. But that was handled there. We had an old boy chased into the police department the other day.
Chased in?
Chased in, and then she realized he went into the police station, and she turned around and ran the other way with her weapon.
Not by the police.
No.
Okay.
He was getting chased by her. I don't know what he done. He could have been innocent, but she didn't seem to think that, and then off she went. That would be north that she traveled on 22nd Avenue.
What's that saying? There's nothing stronger than a woman scorned. What was that?
Yeah, but he may have been innocent. We don't know. I mean, he could have just looked at her wrong. We all know that there's been that eyeballed.
Possible.
We're not sure if menopause was involved in this or not. That's probably
it probably was.
One of the most. That's the most underrated crime that's out there. They never really tell you about that, do they?
No. No, but it happens.
What was it? It's Steve Martin where they throw the knives at the board.
Oh, I was turning.
That happens with menopause.
Oh,
they're not going to tell you about that during marriage counseling, are they?
Yes. Hades has no fury like a woman scorned.
That's true.
Yes, thank you, Bob.
Down at the post office, there was a little gathering yesterday of the Meridian Fire Department. Here they are, live on scene there in front.
Michael Ted right there with them. Yeah, so what happened to...
Someone, it ended up really being nothing, but someone thought they smelled a strong odor of gas. So the fire department was dispatched there. And again, it ended up not being anything, but it sure make you drop your peas over there across the street at Jean's. What they doing here?
Yeah. Where'd y'all come from? I figured two of them expensive stamps kind of rubbed together or something.
Rob called me and he goes, Can I go in there now? I said, yeah, go ahead.
You got it. It's clear.
But that was one of those little instances that went on yesterday downtown Meridian when that occurred yesterday afternoon. I brought this up earlier that we're getting ready for the big to-doings in Meridian. Tomorrow. Y'all make plans. This is headed, and the City Hall is going to be closing at 2 p.m. Now, the ceremony begins at 6 p.m., but they're closing at 2 tomorrow. So if you got any business that needs to be handled, water bills and things of that nature, seeing the mayor or anybody that's got an office in there, do that before 2 o'clock. Because it will be taken over out front. They'll have the parade of athletes beginning, and it's a lot of speeches, and they welcome everybody. A big deal.
It's going to be a good time. It really is. So please make your way down there and support the state games. We've lost a lot of these games over the years. They've moved to different cities.
Yeah, they have.
We do not need to lose what part of state games that we have left here. This is huge economic impact for our area. And the only way that we're going to keep it is if everybody shows up and says, hey, we want this here. So y'all make plans to come down there. You don't have to stay the entire time if you don't want to. If you've got other plans, come down, make a showing, let everybody see that people do want to support this, and then you can continue on with your regular nightly plans.
There you are.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun. And I was trying to think, have we got any other big events this weekend? Because if you got it on Friday, you're good. We don't get rain into the forecast until Saturday. We got it Saturday and Sunday. So if you've got something big that's going to be out and you can move it to the Friday afternoon, you might be better.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go ahead and get that took care of. I can't remember if anything else happening this weekend. Well, now, is it Saturday that the trolley is running, going from museum, making the loop downtown to your different museums?
Well, we've got, isn't it the food thing?
The
farmer's market.
The farmer's market. We also, we had a guest yesterday. Jimmy Rogers has got the little talk tomorrow morning, and then he's going to be singing with his group at the Max tomorrow
But that's
night.
inside. So
well, he's going to be under something, but everybody else is going to be
in the courtyard. Okay.
In the courtyard. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got those big plans with the Jimmy Rogers.
A judge has hit his gavel, and there's going to be a change in Jackson in a supervisor's race. Hinds County Court District 2, their supervisor race. They're going to redo the election. Someone complained there could have been some hanky-panky, and the judge said, no, I don't think there was any hanky-panky, but I don't think the rules were followed the way they should have been, so we're just going to redo the election. So what's that going to cost voters, taxpayers? That's normally 50 plus. It may be here. It would cost you close to 50,000. I think. I'm not sure what an election in Jackson would cost. If it costs more, or if there's bigger population, I don't know.
I don't know exactly any details on that case, but I will say 50,000, 100,000, whatever it takes to make wrongs right. If our election is not held to a solid standard and run absolutely 100% the way it should, any of it needs to be redone. And you got California out there. Had an election win Tuesday.
The vote's
they said
still
it's going to be 10 days before they count.
That ain't right.
Do what? It's going to take you 10 days to count the votes that you're printing up now? Because that's not.
Donald says he's just going to launch an investigation. And if you got this now, imagine what it'll be like during a federal race. That's just local.
That's just a local. And you're sitting here telling me that the lottery can pick a winner tonight and within 30 minutes tell you what store, what time, and usually a picture of the person buying that ticket. And we cannot run local or national elections to efficiency, and that is where we get our everyday life of who's passing our laws from.
I agree with that.
That to me is something that we really need to focus on and make sure that that's done correctly. And just because there's one bad apple, you've got to start somewhere. And I think it's time that we no more mail-in ballots. Period. And I take it a little bit farther than Scotty Ray. I still believe in the absentee. If you are in a hospital, indisposed, military, any of that, but just to walk in there and say I want a absentee so I can vote early, I don't agree with that.
No, that's understandable.
Take part in our elections. Or don't do this when things don't go right.
We got some cows out. This is hang on.
Where?
That's what I'm trying to find here. David Newell Road is where we got cows out.
So if y'all on David Newell, be careful because you do not want to run these things over.
No, sir. We'll get a post up and pictures of the cows in case you can identify them. They may be your cows. So we'll have that here in just a second.
Might take a minute. His only employee just left.
It ain't looking good for the home team. That's why I'm doing things one-handed.
It was.
Because I know she ain't gonna do it now.
It was. Oh man.
The things we have to do.
Yeah.
But we'll be watching all that there for you. 7:41 already, and they have not set a date for the race in Jackson over there. So the judge will rule when they will redo that election.
So now they got to go re-campaign again.
Yeah.
And hope for the best.
More campaign funds are going to be needed.
Yeah, exactly. I still think that in some way there's a way to do this, that you take a commissioner and an election box and you go to the hospital, and not necessarily for the people who are in it as the patients, but your nurses and doctors who work 7 to 7. When are the polls open? 7 to 7. So how are your nurses, how are they able to vote? So make it to where all of your healthcare employees can go down to the lobby and vote. Doesn't matter where you're at, as long as you show a voter ID. I think it's needed.
Okay.
I support it.
He has spoken. We'll be right back.
When your windshield cracks, you need someone you can trust. At Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, experience matters. We handle everything from rock chips to full replacements, even power window repair, servicing all vehicle types. Let us keep you safe and back on the road. We are local, proud to serve you with honest, reliable service. Call us today at 601-286-3405. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, certified, trusted, local.
Bring on long days, sweltering heat, and acres that just won't end. Exmark mowers were born to deliver legendary reliability, signature cut quality, and stubborn durability that refuses to give in. Because like you, Exmark mowers were built for this. Visit your local dealer or explore an Exmark online for special finance offers available now.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot...
Well, that kind of happened.
Yeah, bam, boom.
Odie stayed up late with a project last night.
Man, I had to go through my Crayolas getting that done. We're going to start getting these out and about, and it'll be on our web page and all that good stuff, and get that feature going. So go ahead and sign up. Put your address in there. So if you're in town and there's something going across your home, you'll get notified, or if you've got your cell phone and you're in town, you'll get notified. So go in there, click that QR code, follow the link, and go ahead and put your address and all in there. We're not going to send you any spam mail. We don't sell any of that information. That strictly goes into a database, and it's used only for emergency notifications.
There we go. And as we go to our cow report this morning, brought to you by the Lauderdale County Farm Supply, your loose livestock report there.
I was like, hey, man, how'd you get over on that side of the fence?
There you go. David Newell Road there as they're trying to figure out who's on the wrong side.
Rip needs some cows. Are you keeping up with his new show?
I have not watched it. Any good?
It's
the other one
can be all right.
I hear is pretty
Marshalls,
good.
I haven't tried it, but they Rip and what's her name? They moved to Texas and bought a farm, had a herd of cow, and going with bad luck. Well, they don't have any cows right now.
I still don't agree with how they ended the other show, and it's
no, not at all.
So it's just one of those things.
But I think that was more of what's his name wanting to get out of here.
Well, Kevin Costner left. They didn't have to. They didn't have to end it that.
No, they didn't have to. They could have continued on with what they've got now with the Dutton Ranch.
That's correct.
And pushed it on as Yellowstone, but no. Now they separated and got two other shows out of it.
There you go. Let's go back and somebody behind a name usually exists when you think of Hemiah Phillips. You don't think of it, do you?
No, that's just a Phillips screwdriver.
Well, that's what he looked like. 1889. He's the guy that invented that thing there that would strip at some point, and then you have to take a hammer and tap on top of it to get your screw out.
Sometimes it's better than a flathead, though.
I agree with that.
You talking about something that'll slip out and bust a knuckle.
Will McLeod was born today. Do you remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Dennis Weaver. Born in 1924, and of course you remember him from Gunsmoke. And what was the Game Warden show that he was on? Was it Flipper or one of those shows? He was on one of them.
I don't know if it was Flipper or not.
It may not have been Flipper, but it seemed like he had an airboat and had a kid or something. It's been
a long time. It was back in the late 90s?
Yeah.
I mean, the late 70s?
Something like that. Been along forever there. This guy, I remember him from what I call the spaghetti westerns. This was from Hang 'em High. Do you remember that guy there?
Vaguely, yeah.
He was in Gunsmoke, The Great Gatsby, and of course he was the guy that he brought back to justice all across the desert there, and that little kid helped him out there. We got an issue we need to bring up?
Yeah, we're looking at possible accident with injuries.
Whereabouts?
Roebuck Drive.
That's Highway 145, right out of town.
So
22nd
Avenue Heights, right in that area around the Super Stop. So somewhere right around in there, if you're coming out 22nd Avenue Heights, right around the El Norte and the Super Stop Sefco Fun Time, Double Quick, whatever it is now. Possible wreck with injuries, so be careful right there.
Todd Kemp is up, I see. I don't know what he's doing over there.
Oh.
I never understood the parts of this song that was sang because it wasn't in my language, but boy, it sure sounded good. Y'all remember Freddie Fender?
Oh, Freddie.
Before the next teardrop falls, if he ever brings you happiness. I forget how it went.
Yeah.
But boy, that was one of the good ones. He had a run of 2 or 3 big songs in a row there. Freddie Fender.
Did you ever have a wig that looked like his?
Absolutely not. That reminds me of Chico and the Man. I don't know why.
It does, don't it?
Yeah, if y'all remember that
yeah.
TV show from many moons ago.
Oh, man. Yep.
I'll be there. I saw somebody doing a different version of that. You remember this guy, Parker Stevens?
I do. I didn't know his name, but yeah.
Hardy Boys, if you remember that.
Yep.
He was also in North and South, and then he may have been on Baywatch or something like that.
That's about the only book I ever read was Hardy Boys.
He was also in Stroke Race. He was born to race with a Main Street 10 feet wide.
Okay, yeah.
Son of a gun with a taste of fun. And I forgot the rest. But y'all know the words. Back to the Charlie Daniels and one of those great movies that came out. Let's see here. Today.
It ended.
It was all over there.
1981.
John Boy went away forever.
So they didn't say good night, John Boy. They said goodbye.
Woohoo! I don't remember the last version of how they the last show. It's been many moons ago.
Yeah.
Of how that might have ended there. This was one of Gene Watson's best. Said you dreamed of satin sheets. Whew. Gene Watson, This Dream's on Me. It was 1982.
Satin sheets to cry on? No, who's on that one?
That was Sammy Smith.
Oh, okay.
Chris Christopherson wrote that.
Huh?
This was all Gene Watson there. He just described how he just set up the bedroom there and how she was going to like that. Satin sheets and a whole lot more.
Yeah, okay.
She dreamed of candlelight.
All right.
And we can't say anything else. It's all Ken Rainey's fault, though. Introduced me to this world of music.
Oh, I know you watched this one.
Nope, I have never watched this, Odie.
Follow the light.
Poltergeist. I ain't watching no spook movies. There is no reason to ever pay to see yourself get scared.
Oh, I love them. That's why I love a good haunted house, too.
What she's a woman in love. It would be 1988 that ETC released that one. A big one there, June 4th. That's been a while. We also remember this one. He stopped at a small town bar, bumped into his friend in the parking lot. Y'all remember that? Glory Days, 1984. Born in the USA, the album came out. He would be later known as the Boss, and since then he's been known as the Liberal.
Yes, he has.
He says a lot. Hey, for the first time back in 92, we saw it coming there, they would file bankruptcy. Remember that? Greyhound.
Ooh,
They're still out there, but you don't see as many of these. America's cheapest transportation.
Too. They combined, didn't they combine?
That's possible.
Yeah.
Seems like I remember something like that.
You used to get packages sent through Greyhound.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, you didn't have a UPS or a FedEx, and you'd send a package through Greyhound.
I had a memory, and I'm not going to repeat it.
Uh-oh. Did you buy something through Greyhound?
No, I had somebody it's just heartbreaking. I mean, it make you cry story.
Oh.
It, you know how mamas and daddies sometimes divorce? And this was in the 70s, and the daddy promised all the kids he was sending Christmas presents on the Greyhound, and they all went to the Greyhound station to wait for Christmas, and it never arrived.
Boy, that is a tearjerker, isn't it?
A country song if I ever heard it.
Thank God in Greyhound she's gone.
The only thing that he ever had hit.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait a minute. There was yesterday when I was young, and it was awful. That's the worst song. That ranks right up there next to the Waffle House Christmas song that I heard. Why anybody would ever want to waste record time in a studio on something like that? Woof. Elvis got his own stamp today back in 92. Y'all remember that? They went with the young Elvis after everybody voted.
Yeah, they cost more than 29 cents now.
I get carried away. It was, golly, I can't believe that was 1996. George Strait had a number one.
Another number one.
About 60 of them, I think, is the last count there.
Yeah.
It would be today in 11 that Trace Atkins lost his house. Do you remember that? The fire?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's a big old boy. Hangs out a lot at the Neshoba County Fair when he can.
He's been there quite a few times.
Yeah. We'll be right back. We still got birthdays to do. I hope you'll get. They're having a discussion.
Yeah, they having fun.
We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
If your car needs any kind of maintenance, see our friends at Eastgate Tire Service in Meridian, Mississippi. They've been doing this for over 35 years. It started out with Matthew's dad, and they're still doing business today. Welcome back. As we get this going, I couldn't help but notice the big red fire truck yesterday afternoon sitting in the middle of 8th Street in the roadblock.
Ooh.
We had a boo-boo there as we show up on the scene here to take a look at this. It was a two-car accident. The other car involved was right here to the left, Odie, as we look at this, but pretty major damage as we look at this. It rearranged the front end of the Honda. The rear clip corner panel of the other car was injured in this. And no major injuries, but it sure did slow down traffic there for a little while. And we also had a boo-boo up by Anderson's there at 14th Street and 22nd Avenue.
Ooh.
Trying to, it's kind of awkward there. And it wasn't horrible anything, but we had a boo-boo there for a moment. Meridian Police Department responded there and all got taken care of. And no time flat there. Now, as we get into some of these other wrecks, we would also go out, and you don't hear a lot about one vehicle accident with injuries involving a deer, but it just knocked out every airbag up in the car.
Oh.
They were traveling through town and then made it. And let me pull this up here. I can't get there's my mouse. Here we go. As it comes up on scene, the ambulance arriving to the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And that was that's right before the Dollar General is where this is.
Okay.
And it hit there, went up in the windshield, and you can see the reflection there. All of those airbags inside. Now, have I seen worse? Yes. But when those airbags go off, and it ended up being minor injuries after someone was struck by one of those. Fire truck was blocking the road there for a few moments there, but could have been a lot worse. But fortunately, and just a reminder of this, if you ever want to run it, don't jerk your wheel. Hold it steady, because if you jerk, it can
flip.
Yes, sir, and we don't want that to happen. Now, we mentioned the loose caboose tire that come loose not far from Chet's Paint and Body up by the Dollar General. And Odie, let's go to the scene here. Here it is. Look at that damage there, that hood, where that tire just centered it.
Right there.
Now, let's go down through here. Also got this Chevrolet pick-em-up truck in the fender there, removed its front bumper.
Oof.
Now, as we go here, there's a steel picture. I mean, it just centered that. And then there's the culprit.
It's not any good anymore.
It just come right on off. It apparently broke all the lug nuts. And I'm going to say right there is where it centered the hood of that car.
Yeah.
Kind of bent the rim, so to speak.
You need a new wheel and a tire.
You might could heat that in a pinch.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little wobbly.
You'd never balance that, would you?
No, you'd never get it to completely seal right.
I was up near Lowe's yesterday, and a bunch of little girls come running across the parking lot. Do y'all hear that?
That puppy dog under?
This is... come here. What are you doing? This is what happens like at 12:30. Oh, I got a big head.
Yeah, so wait a minute. Wait. If you're going to pet one of them, you got to pet us both. I want to be petted, too.
The little one crying, I don't know if y'all heard that. That will happen like at midnight, where she's too lazy to use the steps that I bought her to get in the bed. And she wants me to get out of bed, pick her up, and and I end up doing it.
There you go, enabling her.
Well, it's either I do that or she cries for another 45 minutes. I tried to outwait her to make her use the steps, and she wouldn't do it.
Oh, me.
Like a version of hee-haw.
That's what I was just like.
But anyway, I was up by Lowe's yesterday, and these little girls come running across the parking lot to my truck, and they were up raising money to head off to the World Series there, the Diamond Elite. They were up there raising money there. Appreciate everybody that came by and donated a little cash to the girls there.
That is good.
So we wish them luck as their efforts. That's coming up, I want to say, June 24th through 27th there. Foley, Alabama is where they're headed to, Odie.
All right, we're talking about World Series. Here we go. We've got Mississippi State and Ole Miss. Both are one game away from going to the College World Series. So that's pretty doggone good for the great state of Mississippi.
That is.
To have both our teams in there. If we'd have had Southern Miss join, that would have been awesome too. But, so Ole Miss, Hotty Toddy, and Mississippi State are looking good. So they're in the super regionals, I think is what it is, finishing that up. And then if they win that, then they'll go play for the World Series. I don't know how many games is it. Y'all help me out. I'm not big on baseball. Is it 4, 6, or 8 teams that's in the College World Series, and then they boom. So let us know.
I ain't got it. I know Brother Mike Bowles was out front yesterday afternoon after there was a little incident. I saw him out there in front of the church at the Evangel Temple. We had the rear end of a car rearranged.
Oh, ruh-roh.
And it done just. Look at that, how it just.
Wow. Yeah.
I guess I'd have to ask Chet if you'd fix that. I don't know. That's a pretty good one there.
That is good.
I'm not as experienced. A pick-em-up truck was involved in this, and this is the scene as it looked there. Everybody was getting ready to go to church, and then the accident happened there.
Well, I mean, you got a preacher come out there and say a prayer for you. You can't beat that.
No, you can't. That's a pretty good deal there.
Yeah. So, guy says 8 teams going into that.
Okay.
Turnbow, Hobby Lobby.
What's happening up there today?
No, he can't say hotty toddy, gosh almighty, and finish out for the Ole Miss Rebels. And so him being a LSU corn dog, they yell, Hobby Lobby.
Go Brandon. Somebody was doing that last week. Of all, and I mean this in the most sincere way, how anybody could lie like that on national television. And he goes, "Oh, they're saying go Brandon."
Yeah.
There's no way that you could have got that out of that.
No, you can clearly hear him say, "I do have a shirt that says, 'Let's go, Brandon.'"
Seen it all there.
Oh, yeah.
We've gotten some numbers that have been released, Odie, from the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. And let's pull this up and take a look at this. This was, as you know, we often have these. Let me move this cup of coffee. Oh, man, I done made a boo-boo on my notebook.
Already.
This is why I always have a napkin. Because my wife will tell you I'm just prone to... It's going to get on me.
Well, you hit it twice yesterday. We thought you was going to knock it over, but
it's like
it was good.
I can't come home and ever tell her, "Oh, I didn't go eat anywhere," because it's usually on me.
You can't slip in. Huh?
No, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
As we pull this up, here's what we got from the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department as they worked overtime during this not drug enforcement. They're during the release of the traffic initiative program, and what that means is they had safety checkpoints set up around Meridian in Lauderdale County. They gave 112 seatbelt violations and 11 child restraint violations. DUI, impaired, 22 DUI arrests. 2 of those had DUI child endangerment charges, which means they had children in the car with them while they were intoxicated, and then 15 misdemeanor narcotic charges during that. But let's look at this right here.
33 felony arrests and 27 fugitives arrested.
So that's 27 big. That were on the lam that during these traffic stops they found in the car.
Yeah.
Now that's strong. 33 felony arrests. Along with this, we got some minor stuff here. No proof of insurance, about 56 of those. 26, no driver's license. They didn't have any business being out there.
27 had one, but they took it.
Yep. Suspended. 3 driving while suspended, 1 driver's license on demand, and 1 permitting unauthorized driver. Ooh. As we get into here, equipment violations, 23 expired tags. Now, I admit that sometimes can slip up on you. You can sort of forget. That's just one of those things that you can make a boo-boo on there. Disregard a traffic device, 9 careless driving, 5 improper, no tag whatsoever. If I got to buy one, you should too.
Yeah.
No. What's that one?
Squatted vehicle law.
Oh, got one of them. It has to be a certain height.
Yeah, it can't be. The front can't be higher than 4 inches from the back. I guess unless you're leaving the concrete store and the lumber store and it's weighted down. But yeah, that squatted law. I like it because people cannot see out of those vehicles.
And 1 charge of contributing to the delinquents of a minor. I have put enough stuff in the back of a pickup truck, loaded it, and it goes up, and it is, and they don't stop as good either when they're like that.
They don't steer real good neither. Them tires ain't a whole lot on the ground. You know, you got to drive.
Don't overweight your vehicle is all we're saying there.
Yeah, that's... 10 disregard of traffic device. And we see that an awful lot. People cut through a parking lot so they don't have to stop at a red light. And it is illegal. And 10 people found out the hard way that you can't bypass a stoplight, stop sign, or whatever else. You've got to sit through it. So don't go through a parking lot to go around it. Or if the right one sees you, he's going to see what kind of day you're having.
I got some pictures from the incident that happened there at Roebuck Drive. We got a car that's been sort of sideswiped there.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah, that's a boo-boo.
Ooh, that tire looks like it's leaned inward.
Yes, sir. It's going to involve probably a different car in your future very soon.
Yeah, that might not be... I don't know. Chet could probably get that straight.
You'd be surprised how many people need a new car every day. That's why we got dealerships to choose from. They get taken out.
Yeah.
Well, there you are. All right, Odie, we need to do some birthdays this morning. It's already after 8 o'clock.
Boy,
can you believe that?
Time flies. And happy birthday today to Elisa King, Claudia Landis, Jacqueline Loper, Roseanne Wright, Rebecca Etheridge, Bill and Wally Starnes.
How many years?
62.
Oh.
Happy anniversary. And if y'all remember Miss Wally, she's the one that hand knitted those wreaths that we sold to get some money to help out Barry White.
Oh, she sure did.
Yep. So happy anniversary. Carrie Beth, 16 years old today. Carmen Douglas, Jada Wimberly, and Christy Van Landingham, all having birthdays today.
She grew up right down the road from me when I was a kid, and I don't think I can spell her name now. That's her old name that I could spell. It was Williams before she got married. I can spell that. Van Landing. That's a big one there.
It is a long one.
You can't put that on your shirt, can you?
You can, but it might go around.
It's a long one.
It's centered here.
Long one there. Happy birthday to you. I hope it's a good one there.
Joe, those tickets are Lauderdale County. That's the sheriff's.
Yes, sir.
In Lauderdale County. That doesn't include what Meridian PD or MHP did.
Correct.
That's just our Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department.
Those little white and green vehicles were busy.
Yeah.
And this would be during that time of to where
the holiday.
Well, the teenager ran from one of these. You remember that?
I remember that.
100, 203 miles an hour down North Hill Street, and somebody was telling him, it said some ugly, it just doesn't matter, but ran from the police. You don't do that, and we cover any story to where people do things that they shouldn't like that, and it's just the news. That is a news story, and we will continue to do what we do.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
There you go.
Hey,
that's how it happens there. Now we're going to be back tomorrow morning as Friday rolls in for a fun Friday show.
Yes. What a day. What a day.
Yeah, have you got a Bible verse?
Now let's see what this app's going to bring us to Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. You know, that's one thing we've got is God will build us. He's already built us a home. And all we got to do is follow him. And we will inherit the kingdom of heaven. All we got to do is follow him and keep him in our hearts. I don't know if I'd want to take over the earth once the Lord comes and gets everybody in.
No, it ain't going to be a real nice place.
It's not going to be real nice. And there's only one way to heaven, and that is through Jesus Christ himself. You have a wonderful day. We love you. We'll see you around. Until then, remember to have a great day.